And welcome back to another episode of Knights of the Old Republic. We are in the middle of a conversation with Rukil Wrinkleskin, and I just like saying that. So, as it were,
many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
Right.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Terrace, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there.
Okay, so,
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity, where droid servants tend to every need.
Really?
For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Sounds like a myth to me. Something to give the people here some false hope to cling to so they don't go mad with despair.
man,
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps, with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
Sounds good to me. So you want me to find them?
I have nothing to offer if you help me in this. I hope the knowledge that you are helping the entire village escape a life of darkness and suffering is reward enough.
Yeah, don't worry.
It is many decades since my father set out on his journey, but I remember he was eager to explore the sewers. You might want to begin your search there. I wish you luck in your quest, Upworlder.
Well, I gotta go there anyway to find a Wookiee.
The future survival of this village, of my people, depends on you.
Man, Carth is level 6.
Ready?
Wow. Congratulations, Carth. Okay, I'm gonna make it so you resist damage a bit better. That's always cool. Okay, now we're gonna run up top real quick. I'm gonna do a... Well, actually, we're gonna save. And run to the hideout. And we're gonna step inside. So I'm gonna handle some upgrading equipment. So I'm gonna stop here, and I will rejoin you in just a brief moment. So to you, it will seem like no time at all. And we're back. I have switched armor with Carth. I managed to upgrade that, so it provides a bit more protection, and I believe I'm a little bit more important than Carth is. Whatever. And I am now using Mission's Vibroblade instead of the prototype Vibroblade, which has a higher chance of hitting, doing slightly less damage. Also, what we're going to be doing is going to be running outside real quick. Got to run over to the doctor's place, and we're going to come back and transit right back down. I want to give the Rakghoul serum to the doctor. This shouldn't take much time at all, so he gets this away. And, fortunately, if we're fortunate, we should see a little banter between Carth and Mission. Sometime soon. Anytime now.
Hey, Carth. You're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So tell me, how would you rate Taris compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate pretty low. The prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them. It's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Taris ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for.
Two mentions.
Hey, I ain't no kid.
There's another
I
one.
look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big C's my friend, not my babysitter. Geez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
Settle down.
I don't have to listen to you, Carth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, 'cause I don't need 'em.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
That actually has a resolution not too far from now, so... Fortunately, they're going to be in my party for a little while longer, so you will see it.
Welcome back.
Alright, I have the serum to cure
You
Rakghoul
have the
disease.
serum? Impossible. How did you get
Fortunately,
this?
that wuss of Republic soldier didn't take all of it.
I don't really want to know. Can I see it? The serum, I mean?
Yeah, sure.
I need to see if there is enough for me to analyze it so I can start producing it in mass quantities.
Yep. Here you go.
Let me see. Yes, this is it.
You didn't even
A
look
cure
at it.
for the Rakghoul disease. With this sample, I can make enough serum for everyone. The people of Terrace owe you a debt they can never repay.
Booyah.
Please, take this small reward. It isn't much, but it's all I can afford. A few credits and 2 spare med packs.
I will take that. Thank you, that would be fine.
I appreciate everything you've done.
I'm giving
There
up
are
light
many
side
who would have
points.
sold
There
the
are
serum to
plenty
the
more
crime
in the
lord
rest of the
Davick
game,
for
so-
a much higher sum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's take a look at what you have for
Of
sale.
course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable. Just what I need to keep this facility operating.
Alright, so I'm going to pick up the Rakghoul serum again. Because I turned it in. I could be immune to poison, but I don't have implant level 3 yet. That's level 8. How many of those do I have? I only have 1. Let's see. We're going to scroll through the list real quick. Okay. Buy list. I'm going to buy a couple more of those. And then we're going to... Oop. Yep, here we go. And I'm going to get chewed out by numbnuts over here.
Blew it. If you'd brought that Rakghoul serum to Zax, he would have made it worth your while. But no, you had to go and do the honorable thing.
Yeah, I did. Want me to slap you silly? Real men can slap. Alright, now we get to go back here. See, I wish I could, look up and down a bit, but it won't let me. You see really how tall these towers are in the upper city. Alright, now we're back in the apartments. Now we get to do that. Transit back. I think. Promised Land and the dual ring, yeah. Transit back. Okay. Now, back into the field. We're going to the village gate. Actually, first, we're going to stop over here at the doctor. Because there's one little thing we need
Wait,
to do.
Upwelder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
Wow, they're very poetic.
Your offer is generous, Upwelder, but the serum is useless to us now. The villagers infected with the Rakghoul disease have been quarantined beyond this gate. At any moment, they could be transformed into terrible monsters. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure.
I would.
The infected ones could transform into Rakghouls and
Ooh.
attack them at any moment.
Me! I'm going through those gates to try and help the
I
infected
can't stop
ones.
you from going through the gates, Upwelder.
I'll
But
save
if the
some of them.
infected ones have already transformed into Rakghouls, you'll be walking into your grave.
Well, at least there's a ramp. Or a door.
Please, help us. We're infected with the Rakghoul disease. At any moment we could... no! This cannot be... No!
No contractions? Really? Let's do it. Thank you for starting to shoot, Carth. Seriously.
Time to rumble.
Earlier.
Time to rumble.
Why are these guys so hard to kill? Ooh. There we go.
What?
There. Alright, I'm not going to heal myself right now because the doctor can heal us for free once we're done, so...
Please, please, you have to help us. We beg you. We don't want to end up like the others. Please help us. We can't end up like them.
I've brought you a serum.
You have a cure? Please give it to me, please, quickly, before it's too late. Quickly, I must inject it before it is too late. Yes, I feel it working. I feel the disease burning away. It's like a miracle. I am cured. Thank you, Upworlder. You have saved us from a fate worse than death. I only wish I had some reward to give you. Maybe you can find something worthwhile in the wreckage of that Republic escape pod.
What?
Not long ago, an escape pod crashed in the Undercity, far to the northeast of the village. We were going to try and salvage equipment from it, but we were attacked by the Rakghouls and infected.
Oh,
I'd tell
I've already
you
been
more
that
if
way.
I could, but our salvage team never reached the pod. It's probably still there, unless some of the other Upworlders already found it and picked it clean. We should go now, Upworlder. We're anxious to return to the village and see our families again. Thank you once again for everything you've done.
Alright, and that is it for this episode. I'm going to go get healed, and...
You amaze me. I always thought the surface dwellers couldn't care less about us outcasts, but you risked everything to help those infected villagers. I wish I had some type of reward to give
Alright,
you,
this one
but
is
we
going on
outcasts
super
have
long,
nothing.
'cause people
All
like
I
to
can
talk.
offer is the gratitude of the entire village.
I need healing. Thank you. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Until next time.